if they're on the same level.
I don't think so.
I don't think they're on the same.
You try everything once minus murder. I mean, I feel like I would never try murder, but like I feel like
you don't know. You just feel like you would never. Okay, I'm changing seats. This is ridiculous. Put up a fucking wall in between.
I'm not saying that I would kill
you. I feel
anyone.
like I wouldn't.
You never know. I mean,
what?
You never know. You're not making it any better, Allie. What the fuck?
Wait, what if you get like a saw situation where it's like
that's not murder. That's not self-defense. I'm gone. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just.
My get the scissors away from her. There's scissors over there.
Oh my god.
Any
Please
sharp
take them
object?
away.
Yo, get that can out of there.
Sheesh. There's broken glass on the floor.
Yeah,
oh my god.
I feel like I wouldn't try murder. Try murder. Not even commit. Try. Like it's like a fucking game. Oh my god.
like it's a hobby.
I mean, I don't really think about it.
I've tried murder every now and then. I can't really get into it though, so like I stopped it.
That's not
Shield, just in case.
Oh my god.
I almost tried murder.
That's what trying murder is.
Anyway.
Really bad. What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 13. Somewhere underground.
Woo, woo.
Lucky number 13.
Welcome.
Made it. What up? I'm Sabrina.
I'm Bobby.
I'm Allie.
I'm Nick.
That threw me off. I didn't know which way to go.
Yes,
yeah,
fine.
I was like,
same. I was
what
like,
way is it gonna go?
It's fine. We
didn't plan this out.
Listen, if we're guessing, they're guessing. So.
So I wanted to talk to you guys. I want to tell you guys a little story.
Oh my
God.
God.
Do tell.
Good.
Gotta spill the tea.
I just finished my coffee. I came to sip.
Well,
you got some water.
I gotta go make some lip. Don't. Oh my God.
this is not a
Kermit.
Who taught you
ASMR thing?
Oh, my mother would be so ashamed that I did that. Sorry, Mom.
But tell Clarissa.
I'm not
Next
cutting
time I
this.
see
She'll
her.
live. She'll live.
All right, what's your story?
We're friends now.
So my story is something interesting happened to me, right?
Okay.
So this guy that I dated very, very briefly.
Here we go.
Oof.
Buckle up.
We are going to omit names.
Keep your hands and feet inside the ride.
Jonathan.
Yes.
Thank you for your
Jonathan.
respectfulness.
That's the name. We're gonna
Give him
use.
like Brad.
Braden.
You guys vote.
He
Braden.
acted like a Braden.
Braden, Caden, Jaden, and Layden.
I'm just guessing
Okay. So that's
based
just,
off your experience.
All right. So let's go with Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Okay.
So
Jonathan.
I posted.
We hate Jonathan.
Yo,
Okay.
I didn't even
You
say
hate
the
Jonathan.
story yet. I didn't even say the story yet. But
I'm here for the hate, though.
Jonathan basically tried to justify cheating.
John Boy.
And that kind of got me thinking, because I posted a post on Instagram.
Posted a post.
As one does.
I posted a post, as one does on Instagram.
How else is a
What
post
did you
posted?
say?
So the post
Tell
was,
us.
it's funny how girls give guys so many chances, yet one wrong thing the female does, the guy dips quick.
Dip.
And then, me being who I am, I captioned it. I put little bitches, because little bitch. And then Jonathan
Goddamn.
proceeds to, respond to it with the rolling eyes emoji.
Oh, he slid in them DMs
Yeah.
again.
Again.
Oh God.
And so I was like, I see no lies. And then he goes, it's different. Now, I'm in my head, I'm like, oh God. Because, when we dated, I never had any disposition of him being a cheater of any kind, or whatever, great guy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Until that line.
until that, I was like, oh man, left field. What could he possibly say?
Right.
So I was like, boy, bye. It ain't different if a female regurgitates the same actions a man puts her through. But one slip up from a female, she's not even given the opportunity to redeem herself in the slightest. It's a double standard.
Oh, you actually said boy bye too.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, and that was
did.
B-O-I. That
yeah,
wasn't even...
not B-O-Y. B-O-I.
Wow,
Boy, bye.
Damn.
Shit.
I thought that was just for dramatic effect.
I
no,
love
it got
that.
said.
All right.
You gotta keep it real.
Naturally.
No, honestly,
Shit.
not for nothing. I respect that because,
you.
a lot of people, a lot of men, sorry guys,
Yeah.
try to.
We men suck. I
fuck
hate
around.
men.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm not
Fucking
trying
men.
to. I'm not trying to
Fuck us. We're
I'm
assholes.
saying
This is why I date women.
Yeah, me too. Fuck, I don't hate men.
No.
Man, see, me too, actually.
Right.
So he
I feel like I'm
responded.
missing out now.
You gotta hop on that
You gotta
train,
try it.
girlfriend.
Hearts I
Change
felt
your life.
Way
Baby,
nicer.
let me change your life. Okay. Anyway, He goes, that got nothing to do with the person you're dealing with. And when a female cheats, she does it for deeper reasons, emotional/love ties, and on a mental and emotional level. I could smash a chick right now and I have any type of emotional connection to her because it's a visual arousal thing with men. So I was like...
There's so many things wrong with that.
The female-male thing, I think, is the first red flag.
I think there are so many things wrong with that.
What did you guys get?
First of all, girls are perfectly capable of fucking without any emotions, just as some men are.
Thank you.
Yes.
Second of all, like, bro,
not me, but
yo, you telling me every time you fuck, you've never like had emotional ties with somebody? You just fucking, and then, oh no, babe, it's okay. I just fucked. I did not like her. That was it.
I love you.
That ass
that's
was fat.
kind of worse though, because like
that ass was fat. That was it.
Can I just say,
Fuck
like,
you,
that's kind of worse because, like, if you're willing to do that with that person, are you doing that with me?
Yeah.
That kind of, like, makes me, like...
Anyway, he sounds like somebody that has cheated in the past and hasn't faced it and is trying to make excuses for himself.
No, he sounds like a piece of shit.
He's trying to, like, cover up what he's doing.
Let's not make these things all fancy. Oh, he's done this in his inner spirit. No, he's a fucking...
I didn't say anything about his inner spirit. I'm saying he's definitely cheated in the past, feels some type of way.
Person is like the first thing that we have to establish.
That his ex did that.
And now we're just establishing how we got there.
Is he talking to somebody right now?
Yeah.
You.
So he got a girl.
No, not even me.
Not near to that.
He's messing with someone else and having this conversation with me.
In his ex's DMs.
Ew. Gross.
Oh, that's a problem.
Can I just say, like, that's gross?
Jonathan?
How old is he?
I know.
How old is Jonathan?
I know. You're not, like...
Old, not in his 20s, older.
Oh, that's a grown man.
Hold up. You call me an old man all the time. I'm still 29. And you fucking with a motherfucker. You fucking with somebody whose balls down to his kneecaps.
You're
dead.
Wow.
She said 30s, not 60s.
No,
bro.
she said not 20s. His balls dragging on the floor like a fucking ape with his knuckles, and you talking about me, an old man.
Honestly, I envision Randy from South Park carrying his balls.
This dude,
when they, like...
Oh, I didn't say they were
Oh,
cancerous.
damn.
That's what I, like...
She can really suck the dick through the back then.
Right?
Oh,
I didn't,
shit.
I didn't say they were cancerous. I just said that they're
was wild.
gravity. He got rug burn on his testicles. Yeah, you're calling me old.
So
is that why y'all broke
did we
up?
get from cheating to talking about this man's balls?
I'm sorry, it just happens. Anyway, continue.
Okay. Jonathan got some shit to work out.
Jonathan, you're a piece of shit. Anyway.
Yeah, that sentence just doesn't make sense on any level.
Listen.
Like.
So, yeah, then it was like, after that, I was just more so on some like, yo, you already have another person that you're involved with. You're in my DMs trying to justify cheating. And listen...
As he's low-key cheating.
I will not disclose the reasonings behind how he and I ended or whatever, but it was my fault. You know, I take responsibility of how that situation ended. I did not cheat, but hold on. I made mistakes, and I took accountability for them. And I went as far as to reach out, apologize after the fact, and like he played it off like he forgave me and whatever. And then he later on wanted to gaslight me into like calling me weird, and how basically our interactions after that apology haven't been on a flirtatious note, when on 2 occasions he tried to come see me at my house and
with a girl.
No,
like while he was talking.
Yeah. She was definitely in the picture.
Sabrina, she.
No, I wasn't saying like he's trying to pull up have a threesome. Like,
yeah,
I was like,
Bobby.
I wasn't going a threesome route.
Tell me
I was like, no.
Sabrina, he just wanted to make sure that your landscaping was done properly. You know, he wasn't flirting at all.
Oh my god,
that's bullshit.
Yeah, not at all, and I was not ready for that.
Oh, holy fuck.
Oh,
our producer with the joke. Yeah. That was good. Say that to the people.
But anyway, and then after that, it was like small things. Like he would text me, and then we would like, I would engage in conversation back and forth, and he would send me stuff. He sent me a song one time, like 2 of his favorite rappers were on the song, and he knew that like I knew how much he liked them.
Naturally.
So he sent me the song. He was like, "Oh, they finally got on a song together," and I was like, "Okay, that's cool."
Well,
like,
who are the rappers? This is could be flags.
What?
You can't say the rapper's names because it might tell him who it is. You telling the whole fucking. You read his DMs.
He knows who he is right now. I hope you know that. This is a very specific scenario.
Yeah.
This don't be happening every Tuesday.
Right. This is not generic. This is not.
First of all, you would be surprised about how many memes there are of men literally saying the same thing that this guy just said.
But
he
read
specifically
the
did. Yeah, you read it verbatim.
He's gonna watch this episode and be like, holy shit, that's me.
He's like, wait, I'm having deja vu, bro.
Can I just say, I raised my hand earlier because my question to you was like, not saying that you brought it upon yourself, but why did you post that in the first place? That he answered to.
Wow.
Oh, because I post a lot of things that I
like you felt like you saw that post and you're like, oh, that resonated with me.
Yeah.
And so you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna post it.
Yeah.
And then
for sure.
And
also,
then, like,
I have a lot of male friends who jack that. You know, like they won't.
What does that mean?
Like they won't mess with like
they shouldn't be your friend.
They embody like that behavior,
Okay.
you know? Or like they, you know.
Yeah.
So they mess with females or whatever, and then they do what they want to do. But then when they tell me about certain stories of what's been done to them, they just discard these females, and it's just like, but why?
Well,
like,
you wouldn't want
what
to
are
be
you
treated
doing?
like that.
Yeah,
like,
like
so why are you
you're
doing
doing her
people?
dirty too. Like
Yeah.
you're here entertaining. Like this is your actual girlfriend, and you're here entertaining.
And you're still talking to me, even though
and like,
we know this is not going anywhere fast.
Right.
He's also the one that's initiating the conversations.
Facts.
It's not even like
because if you posted that like without any initiation,
right?
And then he just was like, sorry, and he just was like, well, actually, you're talking about me, so like he could because it easily like looked at that and been like, anyways. Well, whatever, and like
Projecting.
never
Like,
that
responded.
post was in no way a sub. That
Wasn't
wasn't
he-
in no way a sub.
wasn't he trying to
100%.
part of his gaslighting was he was saying that he's just being cordial, right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
So first of all, motherfucker, cordiality. Being cordial, you don't know the definition of it.
Can I cordially hit it from the back?
Not like
Cordially though.
you are actively pursuing a conversation.
Respectfully.
That's not being cordial. Being
That's not being
cordial
respectful.
is if you have to be in the same space as somebody. Hi, bye, how are you? And keep it pushing. You can be adults about being in the same space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you actively sliding in someone's DMs and trying to get a conversation out of it, that's not being cordial.
Trying to come
You're
over.
looking for something. You're looking for a
You
conversation.
don't cordially have sex.
Yeah.
I'm being cordial with you, but can I come to your house?
Good day, sir. How are you? Bend over. Like, it's not, like, what the fuck? It's not happening.
I heard you.
Yo,
Yeah.
I wish
Dog.
somebody would, man. I would, like,
Excuse me. Can you bend over?
you really think that's
We're gonna make that a skit. Good day, sir. How are you? Good. Tell bend over.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just give me a second.
Cordiality.
Jesus.
Is that a word? I don't even know if that's a
Anything for
word.
you, sir. Yes, tell Pip, pip.
We're being cordial.
I need a monocle. Anyway, continue.
But yeah, that's some fucking bullshit. Yo, no matter how you say it, slice it, look at it, cheating's cheating, bro. Like, you don't have to define cheating. It's cheating.
Yeah.
It's black and
I
white
feel
what
like
cheating
if
is.
you feel bad about it, like.
And it's literally like if you have an agreement with somebody
Right.
to be monogamous, like you just violated said agreement, no
Yes.
matter what the
Yeah.
intention was behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I even had
like-
a different ex who literally was like, "Oh, but technically, like, you could still like wait."
Technically.
Yeah, like technically.
Technically, I could still get my dick sucked because it's not really sex. It's just oral. So, like, that don't count.
That's
Like, just,
Fine.
it's not okay,
Like-
but just, like, lean into
Yeah,
the
but, like,
scumbag
you know,
that you are.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I'm
Like,
not.
just-
This is my favorite one. I'm sorry. I'm not a cheater. I just cheated once. You would cheat. So, if I killed somebody
lean in.
one
to the
time,
scumbag.
30 years later, I'm not a murderer anymore?
No,
I
well-
only did it once.
well,
Officer, it was one time. Let me off the hook.
I don't know. I think, like, if somebody, like, did something stupid, like, I
Yeah.
don't think it's safe to say, like, oh, you cheated when you're 17. Like, oh, you're 40 now. You're cheating on your wife. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
I didn't
you
say
know
all
what?
that,
you know?
You still got the
Maybe
label.
this is like a really bad
Well,
way
yeah,
to think about it
that's-
in the
that's fine.
context of murder, but like you.
I don't know if they're on the same level.
I don't think.
I don't think they're on
You
quite the same.
you try everything once minus murder. I mean, I feel like I would never try murder, but like I feel
You
like
feel? You don't know?
Uh,
You just feel like you would never. Okay, I'm changing seats. This is ridiculous.
just-
Put up a fucking wall in
I'm
between
not.
you.
I'm not saying that I would
I
kill
feel
anyone.
like I wouldn't.
You never know. I mean,
What?
You
What
never
if
know.
you-
You're not making it any better, Allie. What the fuck?
wait, what if you
Guys,
get in
guys,
like a
guys,
saw situation where it's like
that's not
you know
murder.
what
That's
I
not
mean?
self-defense. I'm gone. I'll be back.
Oh my
I'm not-
god.
No, I'm just.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
get the scissors away from her. There's scissors over there.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
any
Please
sharp
take them
object?
away.
Yo, get that can out of there.
Sheesh. There's broken glass on the floor.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I feel like I wouldn't try murder. Try murder, not even commit. Try, like it's like a fucking game. Oh my God.
Like it's a hobby.
I mean, I don't really think about it.
I've tried murder every now and then. I can't really get into it though, so like I stopped it.
That's not
Shield, just in case.
Oh my God.
I almost tried murder.
That's what trying murder is.
Anyway.
Really bad.
Anyway.
All right, so now I'm gonna pose this question.
Oh my God, what happened?
It was the shield.
I'm
What's
gonna
going on?
pose this
And
question.
I'm gonna kill someone?
Yeah,
Allie,
hold
I
on.
have a question for you, and then I guess you guys could give your 2
Murder.
cents if you must.
Screwed.
I must.
I know you must. Musty.
Musty ass motherfucker.
I haven't showered in like 3 weeks.
All right, Allie.
We know.
Yeah.
If you felt like you were at a point in a relationship that you're in, hypothetically,
Okay.
what would drive you to get to the point to cheat on your partner? Like, what would you feel, or what would have to be happening in order for you to do that?
It should be nothing.
Oh wow. In order for me to cheat.
Personally, yeah. As a woman.
Okay,
you know who
I
you
feel
are.
like I would have had to, in some way, shape, or form, found an emotional investment somewhere else.
So,
Okay.
argument. Why not just break up with your partner and go pursue other things? Because your relationship is clearly at the point where it's over. Why put someone through cheating when you can just be real, cut it off, and move on?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have done that before, but that wasn't the question that was posed to me. The question that was posed to me was, if you were driven to the point of cheating, what would that be? So it's obviously a situation where I feel like I can't escape for some reason. So what is driving me to cheat from a relationship that I feel that I can't escape? Someone is like there for me on an emotional investment.
So you feel like if you got to the point in your relationship where you feel like you wanted to cheat, would you cheat, or would you break up with the person?
No, I would break up with the person.
Okay.
100%. Because, like, I feel like if you're thinking about someone, that's not fair to, like, number one, yourself. And always you have to, like, take care of number one. It's, like, you, obviously. But also, like, that's not fair to the other person. Because, like, don't you want that person to be happy? Like, at the end of the day, didn't you try to get together to be happy? Mm-hmm. And whether or not that worked out, like,
For sure.
you want them to be happy.
What about you, Nick?
Well.
Wow. Just like Nick's gonna try murder, he tries cheating. It just doesn't work because it needs to be reciprocated, you know. Oh shit! I said that out loud. I'm sorry.
You did. Well.
Somebody will cheat with you.
here we go.
So no. Now, nothing. When I was 17, first went to college, I had a girlfriend, and I kissed another girl within like being a month at school, right?
Wow.
Because I wasn't mature enough to just end it. It was hard to end the relationship. I tried to bring it up.
So you wanted to.
Yes, and then afterwards I realized I didn't, but it was too late at that point, right?
Okay.
So it's like I tried to, and then obviously it's not gonna be like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? It's like it's a conversation. I didn't want to have that conversation. I was like, fuck it, and then I was like, oh, it's just easier to do what I want. You know what I mean? And like that's very immature. So like I would never do that ever again. You know, I'm grown now. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Oh, that's why you were defending.
Well, no, I'm not defending it. It's just like
you were specific. He was like, well, if someone does them when they're 17.
well.
You was specific with the age too.
17,
You were in
3
this
months and
town.
22 days in Stony Brook in
With this one girl.
2011.
Dreiser Hall, Taylor College, room 315. Shake.
In a white shirt. It has to be a white shirt.
Under a blue moon.
But
I
Oh
wasn't-
man.
Was it? I don't fucking know. I don't know the moon cycles. But no, yeah. So like, you know, yeah. So going back to that, like to be like, oh well, Nick's a cheater. It's like, well, I mean, you know.
Nah, I wouldn't consider you a cheater.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but that's why when it's like, oh well, once the cheater, always the cheater. It's like, well, I feel like people can make mistakes. Like if you make if it's a pattern, right?
Yeah.
Or like if you're like
consistently doing the
that,
same,
or like
Right.
or like you know, like there's people that are engaged, been together 5-6 years. You go fuck somebody, like that's whoa,
yeah,
right? Like you know, yeah.
for sure.
so
But like so in that instance, it was the same kind of deal here. It's like, you know, I'm 17, I'm out in a new environment, all these girls, and my girlfriend's not there, and I wanted, you know, that.
Intimacy.
Yeah, exactly. And instead of just, you know, being a fucking man and like being like, hey, this is what I want to do, I was like, it's easier to do this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like I wouldn't now, but like I see what she said, where like if somebody is going to cheat, like if you can't get out of it, like I don't know what situation, like financially, like you're not stable, or like you're like, you know what I mean, like you don't have a job, or like, you know, a single mother, or like
or
abusive relationship. Like abusive relationship. Like there's some people that just don't have, you know, like they don't work, and like their husband or their wife or whatever makes all the money, and like I don't condone it. I don't think it's right. Like you should get your shit together first and then do it. But like, you know, I see where she was saying with that. Like, not again, wouldn't fucking do it. However,
when he's 17,
definitely would not.
Well, yeah, that was a long time ago. I'm old now, as we said. My balls dragged too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What about you, Bob?
They don't.
What about me? Well, no. My
well,
answer.
When I was,
my answer has always been nothing. Like even when I was younger, like most of my college career, I was in a relationship.
True.
And a little over a year that I wanted to break up with her, but we were still working through things. And even in that time of like, it's probably not gonna work out, I never once cheated, thought about cheating, entertained anybody on social media or text or nothing. So like, if I'm with somebody, I'm with somebody,
right?
No matter how bad it is, because I'm still with you. We're still working things out. So if I'm gonna cheat, it's not gonna be cheating. It's gonna be like, all right, like this is done. Like
we're on a break.
Breaking. Not a break. Even if we're on a break, like. Because I took breaks with my ex before, and it's just like I'm not gonna go out and fuck people on a break. This is time I'm taking to myself to center myself and get my emotions right and come back and be able to express to you how I feel and like what we need to work on. It's not a break. I'm gonna go fuck 16 bitches.
That was a. I think it's a friend's quote. That was.
Oh my god.
Because like I even told y'all this story. Like I was at a bar once, and this was probably like 2 weeks before me and my ex actually broke up. And this girl was talking to my friend Micah, and I was next to him, and she was asking about me. Oh, is he single? Oh no. Oh, is his girlfriend here? He was like, nah, she's back home. And she goes, oh, so that's not a problem. I was like, yes, the fuck it is a problem, and I just walked away.
Yeah.
I was like,
what?
It's a problem. It doesn't. She doesn't have to be here for me to fucking not.
Yeah.
She's like, come on.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of how I am in relationships. So that's why if someone is gonna cheat on me, like that's the last. There's no coming back from that for me at all.
Can I just say like that's like nice to hear that there is like a code of honor, because like I also know a different set of class of people that would not give a fuck about cheating so long as their significant other does not find out. And like that has also been my experience in like the dating world, and
that's some shit.
So I've been on like both sides of that, you know what I mean? Like like being appreciated and like wanting that and like having that, but then also like finding out that like this shit fucking sucks. Like dating is horrible.
People are generally terrible. And like also what I don't get is like if you're in a long-term relationship and you break up, right? You sound so stupid talking all this shit about your ex, because at one point that was your person.
Right.
That's the person that you loved, you cared about. You probably should still care about, unless like again you went through a whole crazy fucking thing, but most of the time it doesn't end like that. So like you look dumb. You just look stupid.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Because
nobody wants to hear it.
Once upon a time, that was a choice that you made, like that you like committed to, like.
You just look stupid, and it's like, come on. Like,
if it's an amicable breakup, like there's some people, like I know people that are like, you
that
know,
amicably decide
like their boyfriend was like, you know, verbally abusive. And
well, I said unless it's something like that,
like Jonathan. Fuck Jonathan.
Like if you're dating and it's just like you guys grow apart and it just Jonathan.
Well, hold on, we gotta get back to Jonathan. We like Jonathan could be watching this like, oh my god, good, they forgot about me. Nah, Johnny baby, we didn't forget about you.
Nah, Johnny was.
Fuck you, Jonathan.
During
Jonathan's a pussy. I'm just gonna say that.
First and foremost,
Jonathan better pull up now.
I just felt extremely gaslighted. I just felt extremely gaslighted after.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine, because I realized how far I got in my progress. You know, being single and whatnot. Because I realized a lot. Like I had no spine, because I was like one of those chill, laid back, nonchalant females that would like meet these new people and engage in relationships with men who still had like contact with
like
exes.
Baggage.
Yeah, lots and lots
like
of baggage. And I was more so, stop fucking looking at me, bro. You don't know my life.
Personal.
We've had this conversation.
You don't know my life.
Sabrina needs to just be alone for a long time.
Shut
For
Your
like a
ass
year.
up.
I'm putting a year
I'm working
stamp
on it.
No, you're not.
Yes,
putting
I
a year stamp
am.
on it. You kind of working. You like half.
Back to
you like
Jonathan.
85. But this pertains to Jonathan.
I was saying how I would always, be like, okay, well, that's not my business. That was before me, whatever. I'm not anybody to say, I don't want you talking to those people or whatever. Because I didn't realize that was a boundary that needed to be set. Yeah. Honestly, like I was just like, that's the past. It has nothing to do with me. They'll respect me because they really like me. Absolutely, if you don't
like, I'm not saying you don't respect yourself, but by not setting those boundaries, if you don't respect yourself, no one else.
But then again, like I also realized, like I just didn't enforce boundaries, like at all, and that's a big part of my personal journey and healing that I've been going through. But anyway. Oh, fuck, I lost my train of thought. I hate when this fucking happens.
Boundaries.
Bro.
So I think it's very important to establish boundaries because they will help you succeed in life, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. So
She's back, folks.
I am back. Just took a little detour.
Boundaries.
So when as I realized that I was being gaslighted because he was essentially saying, "Oh, I wasn't flirting with you," like I don't, because I pointed it out. I was just like, you know what, like I realized that our interactions are increasing a lot as of late on social media, mostly social media, and
that's cool.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to be disrespectful or argumentative. I was just more so like, listen, like I'm not gonna act like no fucking bimbo, bro. Like I know you're seeing someone else, which is cool. Like you seem happy and whatever, like, and that's fine. And I don't mind being friends because we had some pre-existing, agreement or whatever with like, business and music and stuff like that. So
yeah, but that's where like being cordial comes in, not actively looking for conversation every other day.
Right. But it's like I also have that thing where like I genuinely try to be friends with my exes.
Okay.
Just because like
okay.
I think that's okay. I think that with time, that's a good.
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
I thought it was okay, but it just doesn't work out. Like I mean, it has worked out for me. I have like one or two exes that I'm good friends with and I've been friends with for a while, but it's like we talk at least like once every 3 to 4 months or
it's okay if they can respect you and respect your boundaries. And if you do happen to start talking to somebody, respect the fact that you're talking to somebody. Like
Right.
And those were again amicable endings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything, wrong. Like so like I said, like I tried to be cordial and respectful with how I was bringing up just everything. Right. And he was like, wait, what? Like, I wasn't flirting with you and like, you're fake
like
for
twisting it.
Yeah. Like
you're
just
making it more than what it was.
You're fake for still like talking to me then if that's how you felt. And it was like, well, first of all, like, I wanted to. I didn't even mean it like that. Instead of jumping the gun, I wasn't just gonna outright say, "Oh, you're talking to me too much." Like I know you're talking to someone else, so you need to chill out. Like you would have not taken that right. You know what I'm saying? And it's one thing to sit back and like try to see things unfold and play out themselves. And maybe that's a toxic trait, or maybe that's not like the best thing for me to do because then people start to get the wrong idea. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's like she's playing along, and then boom, out of nowhere, it's like. You've been feeling this the whole time, but in reality it's just me like just seeing how you move and then having the evidence and having the information to back up my arguments or whatever I'm saying, so that's just how I see it.
Man's was just hurt.
Well,
you hurt his ego.
Yeah, like, honestly, at the end of the day, like all you can do is control your own actions.
Yeah.
And like how he acts is like how he acts, and like you were just like pointing something out, you know what I mean? Like, you weren't even like
I wasn't trying to be argumentative or anything.
So
like that, so.
He knew he was wrong with what he was doing because it instantly went into defense.
Yeah,
that's it. Like, I wasn't even.
That's always my thing.
You was being a dick. You literally got a whole ass girlfriend and you slide in the DMs of your recent ex.
Yeah,
that ain't like what, bro? Like
don't
looking for
Don't
conversation.
be mad at me that it's true.
It's okay. You're gonna get rejected in life. It happens. Everybody does.
Well, Mr. Long Ball Larry over here, he don't get rejected. Yeah.
Now his name is Long Ball Larry.
That's from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Long Ball Larry, I guess he never got.
Yeah, and so the gaslighting. Wait, you had a point that you wanted to bring up. You forgot.
Was it?
Imagine
that he got
long hairy balls, and that's really gross.
No, you said.
That's what it is, man.
What I said?
You'll see him one day.
Guys, there was a cut there. It wasn't just instantly forgot. Okay. I'm not. I don't have dementia. I promise you,
We had a
something
battery
happened in
issue.
between of what just happened.
There was no crackhead Elmo, but there
Um,
was a battery issue.
Not like it's okay to get rejected. Like you just instantly went into defense.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
Oh my god.
and
wait.
you knew you were in the wrong because that's how you reacted. You just
I have
lashed
something
out.
to say to that. Can I just say, like, maybe it's because I'm gonna age myself a little older. Like,
You literally like 2 years older than us.
oh, my back hurts. All I'm saying.
Maybe because I'm a little older.
All I'm saying is, like, at this point in my life, like, when I'm hanging out with dudes and they're like something happens and they're like, that's not my fault. Like, I didn't do that. Like, that's a huge turn off for me. Like, that, like...
That just shows where your emotional intelligence
Right.
is.
Like,
Right.
you're
Just-
immediately trying to place blame off of yourself when no one was even
To soothe your
talking
pain.
about blame.
Like,
Self-reflection is
men
a
love
great
to
thing.
craft these narratives to literally soothe their own
Don't
pain.
say men. Say boys.
The
No,
other
that's
day,
men.
I
why I don't date 'em.
parked.
You just gotta be able to like
Shit.
self-reflect and take accountability, man.
Yeah.
Right.
So then to conclude my story,
Sorry.
I decided that at the end of that conversation, you know, that was just not something that I felt like I needed to be a part of anymore, like just any association at all whatsoever. So I decided to unfollow, you know.
Good.
I decided to unfollow. And somehow, some way, like,
Sorry, I was
dude knew. Like, I guess he woke up the next morning and saw that he was one follower less.
Let me slide in Sabrina's DM. What?
and then came to me and was like, you should give me a heads up.
Hey, I'm
Or you should
unfollowing.
have given me a heads up. And I was like,
stupid shit is that?
Hey, I just want to let you know.
What?
Just want to let you know
tell
I'm
you I'm
unfollowing you.
leaving. Like,
Should you send him a corporate email too? Like, to whom it may concern.
Sabrina, you got to keep it cordial.
What kind
you
of
know?
bullshit?
did you know I was gonna take a shit right now?
like,
Yo, like, what the fuck was
I
that?
didn't.
To
Do
whom it
people
may
do
concern.
that?
No,
To
people
whom it
don't
may
do that.
concern, your follower count may or may not decrease by
Right.
1 or more tomorrow when I decide to hit the unfollow button.
Nah, but see, he was
Right.
just being petty. He wanted to talk to you again. He wanted to bring something up and make you
Yes.
feel some type of way.
As
But like,
per my last email.
by doing that, like, you make yourself look
Listen.
even dumber because the conversation prior, you were trying to put off this aura and this facade that like,
Hold the
oh,
fuck.
I don't even care. I wasn't really even fucking talking to you.
It's
Who
like-
gives a fuck? I'm being
it's
cordial.
like
But then you
saying-
realize, like, what?
It's like saying, like, dear world star, I am unfollowing you because I
And
no
then
longer
it's like, World Star's like,
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Who are you?
Okay, like,
Who
why
are you?
would you even like?
who are you?
I'm
Like,
unfollowing you.
I'm
Listen.
confused.
Yo, heads up. I don't fuck with you no more. I'm unfollowing you.
Pretty
listen,
much,
does
it's
anyone here let the people that they want to unfollow? Do you let them know?
I
You're
put
gonna
in-
unfollow
I
them?
put
I
an ad
tried
out
to
and-
slide out as
She was
quietly
funny?
as
I write an
possible.
email.
I try to Irish
I
exit.
put
honestly.
I put an ad out in the paper. Sometimes I pay for a billboard depending on how dramatic I want it. What else?
Bob, remember that one time we
I make a website.
No, Bobby,
Yeah.
we had that one ad on public access television too. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We made a whole TV ad.
Yeah.
You're supposed,
Yeah.
to, you're supposed to go with
What
it.
was
You
it
fuck.
No, see, like my
was
memory's
it
so
about?
fucked up that I didn't know if that actually happened or not. What's his
Yeah.
name? Long Ball, Jonathan Slick.
Jonathan.
I keep almost saying his real name, so I'm not gonna say nothing.
I don't remember his real name.
It
John,
was
Jacob
it rhymes with
Jonathan.
John.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
What?
Nathaniel.
Anyway.
Unless I'm thinking of the wrong motherfucker, I don't know.
There's like
Anyway,
16.
I think, and also, I'm assuming that as men, you would not be okay with your partners, hypothetically, being friends with people that they've been intimate with.
It
Wait,
depends.
wait.
No,
Would
yeah.
you?
It depends.
So I'm
Oh,
not
shit.
gonna tell anybody who they can or can't hang out with. Like if you were in a relationship a long time ago and you guys have come to a point where you're happy, whatever, that's cool. But like it'll become a problem if you sneak around and hang out with somebody and not
Right.
tell me. It's like I don't care who you hang out with, but if you're hanging out with somebody that you've
Yep.
had sex with, then just like let me like, hey,
Exactly.
I'm going over, whatever's house with these people. We're hanging out.
I think if you
And it's
can't.
also
Sorry, go on.
it's the guy question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not a guy. You have a dick. Are your balls long?
No,
Is-
I don't. I
is
haven't
she-
You have
done
long
that.
balls, Allie.
Nick.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, going back to so like, yeah, no, I'll never tell somebody who they can and can't hang out with. And I fully like if you're in a relationship with
I
somebody
trust
for a
you.
long time, it's like
I
you still
trust you.
care about them.
Yeah.
You know, you catch up, whatever, do what you gotta do. And yeah, I trust you. If you don't tell me, or it's also like that other person, like as long as they're respecting our relationship.
Yeah.
And not saying crazy shit. And it's also like, even at that point, I won't tell you not to talk to them. I'll let you know how I feel about it, and it makes
Yeah.
me feel uncomfortable, and then that's your decision.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Like,
no,
I'm not
no,
gonna
no.
tell you, nah, you can't. I'll be like, yo, but he's talking to you in a way like, come
Yeah,
on, man.
but see, then I would have a talk with him personally. Like, yo, like, why are you talking like this? Why is that too much? If somebody's saying some shit disrespecting me to my girlfriend in my relation, this is I heard what you guys are talking about. I'm not comfortable with it. I don't think that those are any of your concern.
But like, if she's sitting there listening to what he has to say and he's bad mouthing you, like, why would I feel like she would answer to you like, why are you listening there?
No, if she tells me what their conversation was, then you think a motherfucker's gonna do that in front of me? They're not gonna do that in front of somebody. They're gonna say that behind their back, be like, "Hey, are you happy with Nick? Because if you're not, I mean, yeah,
I'll suck your dick through the back."
Oh my god.
It's funny because you don't even have a dick. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, hey, like so and so told me what you guys were talking about. I don't appreciate that, and I don't think if I was talking to your girl that way, I don't think you would either.
Yeah.
You know, man to man, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm not saying I would attack the dude. I would just have a conversation.
I wouldn't like. I wouldn't message them that.
No,
like if I saw him,
I would make it a point to see him. I would hit him up and be like, "Yo, we need to talk."
I would make it a point to see
That's what I'm saying. We need to talk, like man to man. Like, come over. Like, why are you saying
He
this?
said, come over.
Send me that location.
Come
No,
over.
yeah.
I'm
Like, let's
coming
go
through.
get some coffee, whatever. Like, you know, make it a day. I'll buy you a donut. Like, what are you doing? What's going on?
Buy you a
You
donut.
just unmanly that by like 1,000 degrees. Let's go get some coffee. I'll get you a donut.
Look,
I feel like
look,
you need
look,
a
look.
stress ball.
Sabrina, this is not a place for toxic masculinity, okay? I would
You
sit
right.
there. I would sit there and
You
drink my
right.
pumpkin spice latte and have my fucking donut holes and crates
Ew,
while I tell you
hate
not to fuck with me.
pumpkin.
I don't
Okay,
care
no,
what
no,
you like.
okay,
This
look.
is my fantasy
Look,
story. It's my
I've
fantasy.
I've seen Nick press somebody dressed up as an old lady for Halloween. So
Somebody everywhere we go.
yeah, like,
Okay, no, that's no. Like, I don't think me having a conversation with somebody talking crazy like that is. I don't think that's a problem. If you want to say these things, come tell me. Ask me if she's happy. Like, let's talk. I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking fight the guy. I'm saying let's talk about it.
But I feel
could you
like
could you imagine that? Like someone
Someone
hits
came
you up,
up
is
to
like,
you.
yo, Nick,
I
like,
I
heard
want
you
to
were
talk to you
talking
about your
shit.
relationship with
no,
my
no, no,
friend.
no, 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 no.
That's
That's
fine.
not where I was going with that.
Come to me.
He's
See,
like,
if I would have shut the
That's-
fuck up,
look, that's what
let
I'm
people
talking about.
talk.
Come at me.
Allie.
you can stop. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm saying like, imagine someone hits you up and goes, yo, like, your girl is really beautiful. Are you happy? Because if you're not, I'll hit it from the back.
Honestly, I'd laugh.
I'll hit it for you.
I'd laugh. Honestly,
I'll buy her
That
roses.
is
That would be
bold.
hilarious. I wouldn't even know if he's serious. Honestly.
That's
But,
what
like-
she said. Yo, just come to me. Ask me.
But no, I don't think that that's anything like if I have a problem with something, I'm gonna just be like, hey, what you did, I don't like. I have a problem with it. Let's talk about it. Why'd you say that? What's going on?
Hey man,
What's
it's not
the
my
issue?
relationship. Do what you gotta do.
Why is that a problem?
I didn't
with
say
my
it was a
relationship?
problem. I just said it's not mine. Do what you gotta do.
Right, but that's insinuating that what I'm doing is wrong.
I'm
for
not
the
insinuating.
relationship.
Ooh,
Wait,
you
can I
look
just-
defensive.
Can I
No,
just
that's
say,
what you
like,
said.
I don't let a lot of strangers, like, impact my life. So if it was, like, someone that I heard through the grapevine.
Allie, we're talking about an ex.
Yeah.
Like like my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. That's what we're talking about. Is asking her if like she's happy. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to that motherfucker.
I personally think you're giving yourself more work.
Yeah.
Like you should
Honestly,
set a
like,
boundary with her, and like if
she
she
is-
crosses it, then
She should
I don't wanna be with you.
set
Like,
that
you're
straight.
giving
Not
She
you.
yourself
should.
more
If
work.
you
She
feel
should,
if
but-
you feel weird, if it comes to a point where you feel weird about it, it's starting to make you feel weird, then like you should say something. And if nothing changes, then
Not like
what
to
I
her,
said.
not to him. Like she should be the one
Yeah,
to put
to
that
her,
straight.
not
Oh well,
to
no. The
him.
first time he says something, I'm be like, "What the fuck is going on?" If it continues, then yes, I'm going to be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
First,
what's
I
the
would
issue?
talk to my significant other and be like, "Yo, like, did you like
That's what I said.
So like, there shouldn't be.
That's what I
said.
All right, so there shouldn't really be a thing to continue. So like, this is my take, right? If my ex is doing that to me while I'm in a relationship, I send it, I say whatever, they express that they're uncomfortable. That's the last conversation I have with that person.
But see,
So it shouldn't continue.
but that's not.
And if it
how-
does, that's kind of like.
But that's not how things work. If you're friends with somebody for 10 years, you don't just cut them off because it's like, all right, maybe they won't say it again. Maybe it'll be.
No, I
Right,
would
but-
set it straight myself. Be like, look, I'm not comfortable talking to you about this.
Right, and do you
respect
think,
my
you
relationship.
think somebody who's
Yeah.
gonna say that gives a fuck and is gonna respect it?
No, but
Well,
and then
if
that's
you're-
what I'm
if you're
saying.
good friends,
stop.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If they don't, then you're not really my friend, and now you're disrespecting me and my relationship. So I'm going to cut you off.
Right, but if you're friends with somebody for that many years, most people, I'd say 99% of people, aren't gonna cut somebody off over 10 years because they keep bringing up a certain comment. It's like, yo, like they'll just keep like, yo, stop, like whatever.
All right,
And then
I'm
that's
saying,
when I'm like, yo, what's the problem? Like, talk to me. Let's have a conversation. It's a conversation. What's wrong with talking to somebody?
Listen, man,
If something bothers me, I'm gonna
I
talk to you.
had another ex who was literally friends with every single other person that he was involved with,
right,
and that was
hard.
I'm friends with.
yeah.
I'm still friends.
It
with,
was hard.
Look, I'm still friends with everybody I've ever slept with.
Good for you.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna go out and fucking like, you know.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, you're a sane, logical
That's-
person
Oh well, thank you.
for the most part. For the most part.
Until he throws until he throws on the onesie and tries to go have coffee and donuts with
Agree
the
to
fucking
disagree.
ex.
Listen, look, the onesie. It just first of all, it was a muumuu. It wasn't a onesie. I had a walker
the
and a
difference?
pearl neck
Agree
because it's a
to
nightgown. It wasn't a
disagree.
one. It had no pants. It was just like a
Wait,
dress.
this happened?
No. When I was dressed up as Mima for Halloween.
yes.
Oh,
And the dude hit my car.
fuck.
Wait, this
I thought you actually took a motherfucker out for coffee and was like, "Yo, why you talking to my girl, man?"
Nah.
in Mima's dress.
No. That was
Yeah.
Halloween.
Like you chose to
That
do
sounds
that.
like a wild fucking dream.
That was Halloween. He backed into my car and then tried to run away, so I hopped out and jumped in front of the car. I was like, get the fuck out the car. Like, what are you doing? And he got out the car and I was like, oh shit, I'm in a dress, but whatever. Like, why'd you hit my car? And then, yeah, we talked about it. And then I was in
shit.
pigtails another time. It doesn't matter. It was Halloween. It was fucking, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
That's
Anyway.
that's next every Tuesday.
Every time I dress as a woman, somebody presses me.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Okay.
You know how I feel.
never mind.
I've seen,
Yeah.
I've had a glimpse.
yeah. So get it together.
All right, anyway, back to fucking Jonathan. We keep going off the rails here. You're not done,
I
John.
feel like we digressed from Jonathan.
You're not done,
Yeah,
Jonathan.
it's
Is there
just-
more to say about Jonathan?
Nah.
Yeah, fuck Jonathan.
Nah, it was just a very like
Let's have a talk.
immature conversation after that because it was like, well, you slid into my DMs
Yeah.
talking about, but now I'm the one with weird,
Yeah.
Energy.
So Jonathan.
Here's
Here's
sorry.
go for it.
Well, here's a quote that I like heard recently, and I thought like it was really cool to think about. Like, if you always have to be the bigger person, don't hang around with small people.
yeah. I mean,
Ooh.
Ooh, she said your balls ain't that long.
oh my god,
I
oh my god.
don't know why we always have to take it to balls.
Why
We're
do
talking
genitals
about
always have to be
dick.
involved?
Listen,
Listen,
we're on episode
man.
13.
But now you get dropped some knowledge.
and just
With
like the balls.
penis.
Mindless intelligence.
sprinkled
Look,
on
we
top.
drop knowledge, balls drop. I mean,
Oh
You
my
get
Lord.
somewhere on the ground. You get dick and Snapple facts.
big
Balls
facts.
drop. Oh my
Look.
god, we should do something great for New Year's though.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
with long ball Larry. No,
Long
not that
ball.
one. Different long ball Larry. I'll
Jesus
find him.
How many long ball
Christ.
Larrys do you fucking talk to?
And we're back at balls.
Listen,
Yes,
it's episode
we are.
13.
And
Y'all
we
should.
found ourselves.
It's episode 13. Like you should
Listen,
know
man,
what's
to
gonna
wrap
happen.
up the story, I just feel as though I did a very great job
You
not
did.
letting
Proud of
myself be fully gaslighted.
Exactly. Fuck
She
that.
finally listened to
And-
Bobby.
I love this for
Yeah,
you.
I should listen to you more often.
Boom.
Will
I'm
I,
gonna
though?
replay that.
Probably not.
Nope.
Probably not.
Will
Find out on
I?
next week's episode of Dragon Ball
Find
Z.
out in a yes, what he said.
And Jonathan, you trying to go out for tea?
Why
Buy
tea?
a crepe, strawberry donut,
I'm dead.
little scones maybe.